What's up, YouTubers? Chief Prepper here. Getting ready to wrap up a couple of projects here in the next couple of days, but I thought I'd show you what I'm up to. So this is the guts of my 50 amp drop box. This is the plug. I've already checked it. It works, so it's really kind of cool. This end will wire into my box. And then while I had it apart, rewiring it today again, I marked the white wire as ground. The other white wire will be neutral return. If you see these holes in here, they line up to the holes on the board. And once I get this thing painted a couple of times, it will be mounted over here to the side of the house, and I will wire it into the box. So when I do that, I will show you guys, but I need to be clear on this. This is not something to be screwing around with. You burn your house down or kill yourself doing it if you don't know what you're doing. So you see right there, that's my 30 amp drop for my old generator. And it's wired into the box, and I will be wiring in my other box that will go to my new generator. So this has been about a 6-month process, just about ready to wrap it up. Today, when you've been in here before, the back of that shed was open. So I have to secure for sure one more 12-foot panel. Lowe's is out. I will go by there periodically, and I will eventually get one. I may grab 2 and then use the 3rd one to make a door right here to actually close this off so people can't get to it. Over and over and over in the news today, there's a lot of bad shit happening. So you need to stay abreast of what's going on. You need to try and not be obsessed with it, however, because that leads to, I'm going to say, depression. It could be 100 things, but so it is Sunday, March 13th. I'm getting ready to listen to Gray Man Prepping Sunday thing. It's actually on right now, but it's on the replay. I will do another video later tonight. I finally made a bag for my wife. She works 30 miles away, roughly one way. So with the threat of nuclear war way higher than normal. It's always been there. Don't let the shit that's on the news and on YouTube channels be like, oh my god. Russia has had nukes for decades. Russia was the reason that the US and Russia had nukes, and then that shit has proliferated to many other countries. China has them. It's rumored that Iran has them. North Korea has them. Pakistan and India have them. I don't know who else has them. Doesn't really matter. But this is not a new threat. It's just way more likely because Putin has basically said, "Fuck with me and I'll use it." So if you're my age, then you should have lived through natural disaster drills, which included reacting to a nuclear bomb, doing the desks and all that shit, which wouldn't have helped. But what I would tell you is take appropriate steps. If you're already prepping, then you're already halfway, 3/4 there. If you're just starting, do not be like, oh, I'm not ready, because you know what, I've been doing it for almost 7 years now. I'm way more ready than some, but I'm not as ready as others. So I went today and bought a street level map and then another map and I put marks on it for my wife and showed her to her and told her basically where she would start out at and what she needed to do. And I will go over that bag later in another video. It's not finished. I ordered some radios from Midway USA and another emergency radio. One radio from the 2-ways will go in her bag, and the emergency radio will also go in her bag. And then I stuffed 2 MREs in there and some other things. Anyway, I'll do a video on that bag because it's something people need to consider, especially if you're like her and you work 5 to 7 miles. That's an easy one-day walk, half a day walk if you're moving really quick. 30 miles could easily turn into 2, 3, and 4 days, so she could probably make 12 to 15 the first day depending on when she left. And then basically what I would advise is plan on halving your distance every day, because you will be exhausted the longer you're traveling, and then it's a long, dirty, shitty process. Anyway, Chief Prepper out.